Hello and welcome back to the latest setup tour vid. In this video we're going to be going through everything we've got in this room, why I've got it, where I got it from, how you can get it, and you can help me with some changes. And I've got a little bit of a major update and some live news that I've hinted at before to let you know about a little bit later on. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with a dartboard. We have got the Luke Littler Target Tour board, which comes in a board and surround set only. That is available at Target and a few other places. We have got the Veil Surround, which is a lovely surround, by the way. And one interesting fact with the Veil Surround is it's slightly bigger than a normal surround, to allow for the Omni or a ring light or anything like that. So it fits it nicely. Then we do have the new vert arm, which is dead easy, by the way, guys, to assemble. It takes seconds. There's no drilling. It connects to your Omni, and it's just one bolt, so it's no permanent fixture or anything like that. It's really good. You don't have to have it on the side, you can have it on the top or the other side. I've opted for there because it's closer to my PC and power outlets. Obviously, do have the Omni as well. Since I've been in here, I've always had the Nanoleaf display cases behind me from where I throw at the hockey, but I've moved it. And why have I moved it? Well, the lighting wasn't very good. Having the light shining back when the camera's pointing that way, it was making things a little bit dark, especially because the lights aren't too good in here. I need to upgrade them. And then obviously we've got the big window. Where have I moved them to? So that section now is directly behind my desk. If I'm at my desk recording anything, this is in the background there. In this box, we do have the Archetype 43s. This is a very special box. We have the Bo Greaves and the Shane McGuirks. Both of these were one of 50 and these were one of 100 limited edition sets that went onto the kitchen on Target's website. Very lucky to get both of them. Both hand signed by the players. And these have sold on eBay. These for about £400 to £500. Some of these have gone for £700 plus. Crazy. Moving one down, we have a little Adrian Lewis selection here. We've got a signed set of Gen 1s, a signed set of Gen 2s, and then a set of his Pixels. The Pixels have been converted from soft tip to steel tip with the 2BA converter. Going across one now, we've got a little bit of a Luke Littler selection here. His dart's actually in there, but we've got the signed World Champions. We have the Prodigies, again signed. And then we have a set of loadouts just sat in there. Moving down, a set of Stephen Bunting Generation 2s. I think we got them signed as well. Yes, the signature is on there. It's not very clear, but we got them signed at St Helens Dart Shop. A set of the Gen 3s. And then we do have a set of his black darts there, which he's currently using, which aren't available to get at the minute. A lovely selection here of Rob Cross. We have his World Championship Limited Edition darts, his 95Ks, and then some Pixels. They're the World Championships. They're numbered on the barrel. And they're the Pixels. Lovely. I then have this section here, which is basically just for storage, to be honest. You can see I've not quite got it organised as nicely as the others. I've got the 975s, 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 and the Harley Davidson darts on the top there. And then, so right here, this is like Target ranges in there. So we've got like things like Belides, SPs, ALX, Scopes. This one is a Target player selection in there, so like Target player darts. In there, Target Japan darts. This is like a bit like a goods in section of stuff I still need to make content on or need to do things with. Mission, Red Dragon / Winmore in that one, and I think this one is just Winmore. I have quite a lot of shot darts these days. We've got shot in there, even though it does say Harrows on that stand. Then we have some more shot down here. With a little bit of a, I think that's a Bulls selection there. We have Harrows in there. More Red Dragon. And this one is like miscellaneous. This over here is definitely my favourite part about the room though. I think it is the best thing to look at. I like it in the background. I put my desk like down here when I'm doing the videos of unboxings to have some of this in the background. We have all Target and Target Japan over there. Then we have Target Japan on the top shelf, and we'll go a bit more detail into that. And then we've got the centerpiece, which we'll go have a look at now. So these cases are Nanoleaf cases, by the way. I don't think I've mentioned that. We've got some Chronos and the other set of Rockies on the top there. Moving down, 95Ks and Barneys. Some Daytonas, the Fires and the normal, GTs and the Fires. The Roves, Sayros, all sorts in there. Being a massive Target fanboy, this is my favourite selection. We have player darts across the top, new Lorraine Winstanley, some Stein, Buntings, Littler, got Barneys, loads more Asps. We have Rob Cross, and then Shaggies. I do need to get some more of them Dorbies. I've lent them out and not got them back. This shelf here is like the ranges. So we have, I absolutely love these. I love Target ranges, Belides, ALX, Scopes, SPs, Crux, Hydros, Redux. At the bottom we have more players as well. Unbelievable. Over here it's a bit of a mix and match. We have the MVG signed frame there. Stuff like that is available at Dart Shop TV, all genuine. Then a bit of a mix and match of different brands and everything on there. Just the latest ones I've got in and not really filed away properly. Over here then we have Target Japan again at the top. Lovely boxes. Then a Winmore section with some signed MVGs on there. We have some Red Dragon. Got loads of Red Dragon. Harrows, still waiting for the new Harrows launch, lovely. And then loads of Shot. Got the Elysian Archetypes there, look. My desk over there is a bit messy, my workstation, but that's where the work goes on. This desk here gets moved kind of over here for when I want to film, but I move it out the way there for when I'm just messing about. These drawers, I'll show you. Oh, Shot launch in that box there. Can't show you that yet, I'm afraid. I need to sort because they're full of darts that people probably go mad with me for. Full of darts. Full of darts. Full of all-in-ones. Yeah. My money in the bank briefcase. Still quite a lot I want to do to the room. There is a couple of things I really need to do, and I'm going to do this next week, which is this. Get rid of these carpet sticky marks that were left by the Velcro tape I put down. I think it's just the sticky that's marked, not the carpet. So if I get rid of the sticky, I think it'll come off. So that's a look around the room. I will put links in the description for things like the Nanoleaf display cases and anything else like the Target stuff, because I do have my affiliate link for Target. If you do want to use that, you know where it is. About the update then. So 3 years ago, my dad split with his partner and he needed a full-time carer because unfortunately he's physically disabled. After a few injuries and then operations that had gone wrong in the past, there were certain things, I don't want to go into too much detail with it, but just to try and give you a bit of an idea, he basically just requires help with everything for everyday life really. He's pretty much unable to walk at all. Things like the toilet and everything, cooking, cleaning, preparing food, preparing tablets, going to get his prescriptions, going to get his food, even paying his bills. Just requires help with everything really. And then unfortunately, because due to it, he is on a lot of pain medication, and he has been for a long time, and that has then taken an adverse effect on his mental side of things. Anyway, things got so bad for him with numerous different things, and it's basically meant that he now requires more professional care. Like I was paid to do it, and we was fine, but now he needs more attentive. Even though he was getting a lot of care, it required a lot of work. It wasn't, like you didn't need a professional to do it really. You could be trained in certain things, but you didn't need to be a professional. But anyway, so I no longer do that, and I am going to give this a go. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, content creation. I hate the word influencer. People use it. I don't like it, but it's a term that's used. I'm going to give it a go. It's going to be difficult. Don't get me wrong. It's always been a hobby that then has earned me extra money, which has given me a different kind of lifestyle, of course. So I need to make a few changes. You might have seen I've been editing my own videos lately. I was spending £1,000 a month on an editor, basically because I didn't have time. I just did not have time to edit videos before, but that is the one thing I do have now. I have all this time, which is weird because I've never had time. I've always worked. I was working at 14 after school. I was just washing up, at the Brownlow in, where was it, Lowmanham, when I went to school in Tuxford. That's where my dad lived with his partner at the time. And yeah, so I've always worked. I like working. I think that's why I like, to be honest, it has been a tough few years. I have really found it difficult in my personal life. I don't think you show it on the videos, but you might have seen I've not been live as much recently, just because it's got so tough. Like, I was coming home from work, and where I used to find an escape in my videos, which you can still sometimes do, going live and things like that, I just, you know, because the phone would then go, and yeah, it's just, but anyway, that's done now. Gonna have more time to go live, more time to do my videos. Yeah, I'm going to put a lot of effort into it. Bear with me with the editing and stuff. I will get better at that. You know, I'm not as good as Mr. Biscuit. I would like to thank Mr. Biscuit for what he did. So yeah, a few adjustments, you know, a few less lavish spending. Saving on the editing there, it's a lot of money. And I think I do it because you guys support me massively with the views, sponsorships, things like that. The reach. I've only just got going on Facebook, and in the last 28 days, we've done like nearly 8.5 million views on Facebook. Just reach monetization on there as well, which is another massive key and a feather in the cap kind of thing. I don't know if I've missed anything out, because kind of when you're just talking, when you've not written anything down, it's yeah. But that's the situation. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be very different for me. Like I say, I've always worked, but doing my own thing. If it's to fail, it's to fail. I'll go get a job anywhere. I'd work at Aldi. I've had removal jobs. I've been a chef. I've been a porter in the past. I like working. I tell you one thing that I have missed massively, which I think this has helped with a little bit, but it kind of doesn't in another way, is the social aspect of work. Because I love talking to people. I love having a conversation. I love having a debate. I used to love working in the office where I worked. And then obviously going to work with Dad. It was very isolated. Me and him didn't have many good conversations at all, to be honest, over the 3 years. Most of it was just, it wasn't even like father and son. It was just carer and patient, almost. And so yeah, that's very strange. But having no one to talk to really for them 3 years, because I never really want to talk about work with Georgie, so that was difficult. But now I have joined these paddle, like I've mentioned before. I do paddle socials, and that's good because I get to talk to people there. That's really good. But yeah, if this fails, I am not too proud to go get a job. You won't see me doing a Luke Bennett or a Bevo. I'll go back to work. I don't mind. I love working. I really do think I can make this work. So thank you for your support. We're still going to the moon. I'll be honest, I think we're going to accelerate to the moon, to be honest, because I think I can put more into this now and make things better. I've already seen more consistency from myself, which is what I've wanted for a long time. Thank you to all my sponsors. Love you all. But mainly, thank you to everybody that tunes in, everyone who engages with the videos, everyone who likes the videos, everyone who subscribes, everyone who hypes. That's a new feature, by the way. You can hype a creator's video 3 times. It costs you nothing, but it helps the creator. So if you want to hype this video, just do it. Just do it. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one. Easy now.